Hello and welcome to a Minecraft tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to build a Starbucks-inspired coffee shop / cafe in Minecraft. So, let's get started. As always, the soul sand on the ground is just for me to know where to place the blocks. First, I built up the walls out of brown stained clay 8 blocks high and left gaps for windows. Then you can build the roof out of brown stained clay, again leaving a gap for a window. But as of now, you only have a brown blob, so I added a strip of green stained clay from the front up and over to the back of the building. It kinda looks a bit like my modern house from that tutorial now that I think about it. Next, I added in the glass windows. And just to make it look less like a brown blob, I added a line of lime-stained clay and spruce slabs around the entire perimeter of the building. Lastly, I added in 2 oak doors in the front. And that is the exterior of your coffee shop / cafe completed. You can do whatever you want for the inside, but if you want to see how I did it, keep watching. To make it easier to build the floor later on, I did the counter first. The counter in the back is made out of green stained clay, and the counter where customers can order their food is made out of lime stained clay, or vice versa. You can really do whatever you want. I thought that the ceilings were a bit too high for behind the counter, so I made sort of like a second wall and ceiling. This does mean that there is some wasted space, kind of like my bakery. You can use the space for storage or even a very tiny farm for cocoa beans and wheat or something like that. For the floor behind the counter, I used black stained clay, but it really just looks like dark brown. For the main part of the coffee shop, half of the floor is spruce planks and the other half is quartz. For the quartz section, I built a strip of lime-stained clay up the wall. For the seating there, I did dark oak stairs in a way that made it look like 2 love seats. I used sugarcane to divide the 2 sections. Of course, the sugarcane needs water to grow, so you can hide it under the love seat. You can build the sugarcane as high or low as you would like, and at the top of each one, I placed stone slabs for a bit more detail, and I think it looks pretty cool. Since it was getting dark outside, I put up a few torches. For seating in the spruce section, I used dark oak stairs for chairs and birch fences and stone pressure plates for tables. Then I started working on the counter again. I added a trapdoor, and for a coffee maker, I did an upside down quartz stair and a lever next to it. I also put some flower pots on the back counter to be tea or coffee mugs. And usually there is some sort of music playing in cafes, so I added a jukebox, and I think the music disc far would be the best one to play. Since there aren't really any cafe food items in Minecraft, you're gonna have to use some of your imagination. I used green dye for tea leaves and cocoa beans for coffee beans, and put these in item frames behind the counter. For the menu and item frames above the counter, the best I could do was green dye and cocoa beans again, mushroom stew, beetroot soup, a flower pot to represent a drink of some sort, a cookie, bread, and a bottle of water. That is the interior of the coffee shop completed. But I want some outdoor seating for my coffee shop. You can keep watching if you want to see what I did. I first did a frame of black stained clay in front of the coffee shop. Then, since I wanted to use some of the newer blocks, I filled in this frame with bone blocks placed on its side. And if you don't want to use bone blocks, you can always use quartz instead. On top of the black stained clay, I placed glass panes. And for the actual seating, I did 4 dark oak stairs, a spruce plank block for a little table, and since it's outside, I built a little closed umbrella out of birch fences, brown carpet, and green banners. And that is finally the coffee shop finished. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you now know how to build your very own coffee shop / cafe in Minecraft. But that is all I have to say in this video. I've been Moo Moo 003 and I hope to see you later. Bye!